Hello everyone, this is Natalie, FPL_Pari on Twitter, and I'm here with my next video about game week 11. So the next game week 12, is going to be the final week for me before I use my wildcard trip. So I'm going to have to make moves to dead end my team and be as aggressive as I want. But before that, I will talk about this game week and how horrible it was for me. So I will show you my team and you will understand why I'm so upset. This is my performance for this week, my abysmal performance. I think this is one of the lowest scores I've got in any of the game weeks this season. 45. With all these good players that I had, players that I thought were good, reliable, bankable, known players, and this is what they've done. Here I am, Cancelo, blank, Haaland, blank, and Haaland was my captain. Jesus, blank, Martinelli, blank, Maddison, yellow card. In the 91st minute. I mean, why, Madison? Why did you have to do that? Where was the need to do that awful dive? I mean, this is this is quite terrible, actually. I mean, just look at the players I have, and this is what they've done. The only ones that have returned are Perisic, Trippier, Salah, Mitrovic. Yes. And I brought Cucurella in, thinking that, the team has good fixtures and everything, but there he is, 1 point. I've got more points on the bench. There are 13 points between Shar and Andrea sitting on the bench. I wish I'd played them instead of some of the more bankable players. I wish I'd played them. I'm so upset. I mean, I've got all these players, and I was like, oh, I'm going to manage this without the wild card, and I'm going to do my moves. I'm going to plan them out properly and everything. And this is what happens. This is what I do, and this is how much I get. I mean, I'm just so upset. It's so annoying. It's so pathetic. I just don't know. I mean, why? Why did I do this to myself? Like, why did I pick all these people if this is what they have to get for me? It's quite so nasty, really, so disappointing. And I've got one more week to go, as I mentioned earlier, before I wild card. So I'm dead ending my team. And now, as you can see, my problem is that I've got four people, yes, that I need to get out or put on the bench or whatever that are not going to play next week, who are going to blank because Arsenal and MC, I don't have any games in game week 12. So I've got to deal with those, plus Maddison, who will sit out because of too many yellow cards. So I've got 5 people that are a problem, out of which, of course, I'm going to bench 3. So Cancelo, Haaland, and Martinelli, I will bench because, I will lose money if I throw them out and bring them in later. So I'm going to bench these 3. And Jesus, because I won't lose any money, I'm going to switch for someone else. And of course, I have to switch Madison because otherwise I won't have a playing 11 at all. I also have the MCI goalkeeper, but that's not something I have to worry about because I can switch him with the other goalkeeper. That's one problem less for me. So now I was looking at these stats and trying to figure out who to get. I had enough budget. I have about 8.3 million in the bank, so that was not a concern. So I was looking at these 2 people that I had to get rid of and figure out who to get in instead. So for Madison, I looked at all these stats for people like Trossard, Mount, Almiron, Zaha, and a couple more. And I looked at these stats and I realized that Trossard, Mount, and Almiron had the best stats. Now, Trossard probably had the best stats across various parameters such as, goal attempts and, chances created, etc. Almiron had better stats in case of XG. Yes. Everywhere else, pretty much, it was Trossard and Mount. Very close. Almiron also was pretty good on goal attempts. Yes. Goal attempts. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So, yep. So I am more inclined towards Trossard because, Brighton is playing NFO at home. Yeah. And Chelsea is away. Mount, as I said, Chelsea's playing away. Almiron, who is he playing? Newcastle's playing Everton. Yes, Everton. But Everton is showing improvements, so I am more, at a personal level, I'm more inclined to go with Trossard, who's playing in NFO. But I'm still in 2 minds about which of these people I actually end up, choosing. So that's still a thing that I have to take a final call on, though I'm more inclined towards Trossard at the moment. Jesus. Now in the forwards, I'm sort of undecided between Wilson, Adams, and Welbeck. Newcastle is playing Everton, as I said, and Brighton is playing NFO at home. Southampton is playing Bournemouth away. Away. Newcastle's playing at home. Sorry, that's one thing I forgot to mention. So Brighton and Newcastle are playing at home, whereas Southampton and the other team that has good fixtures, Chelsea, are playing away. So that's another thing that is sort of swinging my, like, sort of influencing my decision here. But I'm more inclined towards Wilson and Welbeck rather than Adams because Bournemouth has been showing improvement, whereas NFO I still think is a team that is an easier team to deal with. So it's, for me at least, I would pick someone who was playing against them over someone who was playing against Bournemouth. As a team that is showing improvement, yes. So I'm inclined towards Wilson and Welbeck at the moment, but yet to take a final decision on which of these three people I choose. So that's my dilemma. Before tomorrow, I have got to pin this down to one person each out of these three choices that I have in the midfield and forwards. So yep, that's that. And I hope I really hope this time I do better than I've done in the previous game week. What a mess. What a shame, really. But I hope I do better and I don't make a mess of that because I will have exactly 11 playing players and I hope no one, sits out or gets substituted or something of sort because I don't have a bench. I have 3 non-playing players in the bench because MCI and Arsenal are blanking and I have 3 players from those teams. I really hope nobody absolutely gets into any sort of trouble or gets subbed off or gets injured or anything because I need those 11 people to play. So yeah, so that's that from me. What are you planning to do? If you haven't used your wildcard, what are you doing? What is your thought process? Who are you choosing and why? Write to me, comment on this video, write to me on Twitter. Let's chat, let's discuss, let's give each other ideas and insights, and let's help each other sort of make up our minds, make informed choices. So do tell me what you think of this and who you think is a better bet and what you're doing. And, I hope you do well, unlike what I did in this game week. I hope you do really well and you climb up the ranks and get a big score and everything. Good luck for this game week and for the rest of the season. Take care. Bye bye.